Matinee baseball from MLB Network. We're live at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. It's a battle of elite pitchers. Next on MLB Network, Zack Greinke, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Harold, what do you got?
Well, he has really pitched well at home, and I don't know if it's the energy from the fans or he feels comfortable on this mound. However way you want to slice it, he's thrown well at home, and I think we'll get another good performance at home in this game.
Reined in, throws in time, and that's out number one. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Harold, what's the key to continuing the winning streak?
Well, Matt, I really like this offense. You know, they're top third in home runs, so they can beat you that way. They put pressure on you. This is a really good ball club, but I do like how they have guys throughout the lineup that can hit the ball at the park.
Our game time temperature here to start play, a balmy 86 degrees at first pitch.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself two outs.
Third baseman number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Hit to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Good work there by Zack Greinke. Orioles kept off the scoreboard. Yankees coming to bat in the first. You're watching. Matt Moore will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, it's interesting. Looking at his numbers, you would think, wow, he must be really excited to pitch on the road because he's pitched great on the road and really struggled at home. One of those rare combinations you see from pitchers from time to time.
And he set down one away. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I know this team is hoping Brett Gardner can get on a hot streak. He's hitting under 250 versus left-handed pitching all season long, so that's a definite issue for him these days. Some guys just don't see the ball well from certain arm slots, and that appears to be the case for him right now, something he really needs to work on.
Hot shot on the ground is short. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
Now to the plate, Aaron Judge. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Earl doesn't get a lot of complaints from players or coaches about his strike zone. He calls a good zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Here's Chris Davis now. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late.
Chris Davis.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Very weakly on the ground. Here's Greinke's 1-2. And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And they've got a strikeout pitcher on the mound today. He's in the top 5 in strikeouts. So when you're defending behind him, you have to really concentrate because he can lull you to sleep thinking there's 2 strikes, he's going to get a strikeout, but that's when they get a ground ball. You got to really concentrate.
Stepping up now, Hyun-Soo Kim. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting 6, center fielder number 10, Adam
Here's
Jones.
the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
That's inside.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater. Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He comes in currently
Leading
second on the
Yankees.
team in home runs.
Right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
First pitch on its way. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2. Now Moore with a 1-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Orioles are lining up defensively, brought to you by Majestic.
Designated hitter.
And I'm looking at the first
Right
baseman, Chris
fielder.
Davis. Now, you can play him at third, you can play him at first, but because of his footwork at third, it made him a better first baseman. I think he gets overlooked quite a bit. He's a pretty good defender.
Mano-a-mano matchup numbers against Matt Moore. 4 hits in 19 tries. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Well, that's a high pitch he's swinging at right there. Even if he makes contact on that, Matt, I think it's a pop-up. He's probably not going to drive that ball. That ball's so high out of the zone.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is to pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Here's Carlos Santana now. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
And this one gets away. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base. Here it comes, 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Lifted in the air to center. Jones is under it. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Andres Blanco. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Oh, this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on MLB Network as we're set for the top half of the third from the Bronx. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Another 0-2 from Greinke. Now a ball rolls softly to second. There to play it is Phillips. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. In there for strike one.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ballgame. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Coming to the plate now, Caleb Joseph. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Home half of the third coming up. No. So digging in now, J.J. Hardy. He'll start things out with Matt Moore as we get the inning underway.
J.J. Hardy.
And this is fouled at the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. And with 1 gone for him in the inning, let's check out where these guys sit in the standings. And as you can see, they've got themselves a slim 2.5 game lead in the division. Here's Brandon Phillips, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Lays off 1-0. Moore delivering here on 1-0. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Maben moving in. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The left fielder, number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. High pop-up. Machado is there for it. And that's the third out. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3. Here's Cameron Maben now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Striding in once again, Jose Abreu. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball, 0-1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready on 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. So coming to the plate, Manny Machado comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
Into the box now, Chris Davis, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And here's a ball hit in the air. Santana has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Orioles strike for 1 on the home run by Machado. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and it's now 1-0 Baltimore. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Gary Sanchez.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little two-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Skied into straightaway right. Maben will wait on it, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, right
Digging
fielder,
in to try it again. Mark Trumbo. First time up, he went down looking. And a ball, 1-0.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hyun-Soo Kim. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
To the second baseman, Phillips. Fielded cleanly, and the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke, and he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. The 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's Greinke's 1-2. Squared that one up just a little late. He'll try again. 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonathan Schoop comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Santana able to stay with it here for route number 2. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes. Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in this.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the. Here's Franklin Gutierrez. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Designated hitter, Franklin Gutierrez.
And now a pitch on the way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chase out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hard on the ground towards short. Fielded by Cozart. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
Now batting.
Standing in, Andres Blanco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again. And the 1-2-3 go the Bombers. It remains 1-0.
Leading off for Baltimore, the catcher, number 36, Caleb Joseph.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Phillips ranging into the outfield. One down.
The right fielder, number 9.
Here's Cameron Maben now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Greinke ready now. The 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gardner will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Designated hitter.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Abreu 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Judge is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. But they lead it 1-0. Digging in to try it again, J.J. Hardy. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now he tries to hold back on the check swing, but this is popped foul. And here's a ball hit in the air. Joseph has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Brandon Phillips. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. But this is foul near the seats. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Here he comes again, 1-2. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. This one for Cozart at short. Throw to first takes care of Phillips, and he's retired for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Judge going back on it. Gone to lead off the inning.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be enough to seal the deal.
Here's Chris Davis now. As Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Ready once again, Hyun-Soo Kim. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
You know, he's throwing the ball so good today. He didn't get that pitch right there, but he's been getting most of the calls around the plate.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Adam Jones comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count. You get a fastball middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone.
The batter, number
Digging
2,
in once again, Zach Cozart. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And that's going to spell the end of the afternoon for Zach Greinke. Ricky Nolasco comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. First offering on its way. Hot shot to third. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
The catcher, number 36.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Caleb Joseph. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And this is low, ball 1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Hit down the third baseline. Line toward right center. Trumbo will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and a couple of men left. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. The O's lead this thing 3-0. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a drive and a ball sent down to deep left center field. This is into the bullpen, a home run.
Hey, there are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Here's big Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
As he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike one. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Mark Trumbo. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Into the windup and the pitch. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike one. And the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Bases are empty, one man out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Now Moore with a 1-2. Oh, now Trumbo gets a hold of one here. That's sent out to deep left field. Gone! It's a solo home run off the bat of Mark Trumbo. Number 26 for him on the season. And the Yankees have cut it to a 3-2 score now.
And this is an all-familiar sight, something we've seen all season long. When they need a clutch hit or an offensive blast, he's their go-to guy. And this is just one example in a long line of many. He's fun to watch.
Grounded to third. On to Davis at first, and there are two away.
The first baseman, number 41, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Maben is in his tracks now. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. So 2 runs come across. Ready for another chance. Cameron Maben. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Cameron
in there at the knees. Strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. Phillips is up with it, and he'll throw him out from short right field. Nicely done for the first out.
How about him?
Riding in once again, Jose Abreu. Lifetime versus Ricky Nolasco. He's got 5 base hits in 16 tries. He's taken him deep once.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Manny Machado now. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. 0-1, here's the pitch. Tapper right back to the mound. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
First baseman number 19.
Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone.
Every run helps late in the game, and with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And a knuckle curve missed that time, 2-1. Lifetime versus Ricky Nolasco, hitless in 3 at-bats. Grounded softly to the right. There to play it is Phillips. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. We'll go to Tony Watson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 44. Tony.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. This is grounded foul. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Cozart is there. Throw on to first, and 1 shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Third baseman number 2.
Into the box now, J.J. Hardy. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Maben is there. 2 down. Here's Brandon Phillips. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
He's set, and the pitch. On the ground up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Adam
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. This one's down to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The second baseman, number 6.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1.
1-0.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hard hit towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that should make him smile a little bit. He's having a rough season, but that right there, he'll take that base hit any day.
Zach Cozart.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Runners on first with 1 down. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
That ball looked like it started behind him, and he hung in there, and the ball stays inside still, and he gets the base hit on it.
Into the box, Caleb Joseph. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Judge is on his horse. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
The right fielder,
here's Cameron Maben now. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ball 1.
Matt, I'm looking down at the bullpen. There's nobody getting up. This is his game right here. I know he's in big trouble, but he's going to have to suck it up and go get him.
Knuckle curve there off the outside corner, 2-0. Wow, and Earl Hendricks is not doing him any favors behind the plate. 3-0 now. And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's now 6-2. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Abreu, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Ready on 0-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Blanco is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Orioles settle for 1 to the. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Brett Gardner.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. In there, a base hit.
Well, that was a nasty pitch right there, and he stayed with it. Great piece of hitting. The only way you're going to hit that ball is you stay down as that ball starts to run away and drive it to left. Great job.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Here's big Aaron Judd. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat, and there he goes towards second. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Runner at first here, 1 man out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. It's high, but a good job to come down with it at second. He's caught stealing, and with that blunder, this ball game is over. 6-2, the final total today. Matt Moore earned his 5th win of the year. Tony Watson works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 18th. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and the rest.